there's something to be said for playing the fiddle after all.
It'll never help you die an old man, though. That might keep you alive forever.
Here's a couple of real widely listened to tunes that one of them where did it come from? Not sure where it came from. It's kind of a blues tune. It's called Diamond Joe. It was out on a county reissue called Hell Broke Loose in Georgia, which is a pretty old record. Almost an antique in its own right. And the other one comes off of another reissue called Old Time Fiddle Classics Volume 2, which was done by, this is done by Ted Gossett. I think it's called Pikes Peak. You might play that around here, it being the West and all, I don't know.
It's a really way to order the mic.
Yeah, probably so. So let's do those. We got a bunch of cute verses for the first one and none for the second one.
Oh, Diamond Joe, come and get me. My wife's trying to wet me, Diamond Joe.
yeah, how about that? All right. We might forget the word too. What instruments do we play?
We're going to do one now that we haven't done probably for a couple, 3 years. Well, no, maybe we probably haven't done it for a year. And that means that it's on the endangered list for sure. It means that we may not remember the words, but we probably will. It's an amusing little story about death and irrigation. And it is. It's a real thriller of a tune. It's just what I said. It's got a little bit about instrument building in it too. And this is called "The Wind and the Rain."
Full of smoldering passion. Jealousy.
Thanks,
Two loving sisters went walking side by side. All the wind and rain. One threw the other in the water so wide, and she cried the dreadful wind and rain. She floated on down to the miller's mill pond. All the wind and rain. She floated on down to the miller's mill pond, and she cried the dreadful wind and rain. The miller fished her out with his long hook and line. All the wind and rain. The miller fished her out with his long hook and line, and she cried the dreadful wind and rain. He made fiddle strings of her long curly hair. All the wind and rain. He made fiddle strings of her long curly hair, and she cried the dreadful wind and rain. He made fiddle screws of her little finger bones. All the wind and rain. He made fiddle screws of her little finger bones, and she cried the dreadful wind and rain. But the only tune that fiddle would play was all the wind and rain. Yes, Brenda's real.
Brenda made us promise not to tell anybody whether she was real or not, so we can't really say.
I don't think
We're
I could
afraid
still
to
say anything.
Well, we're going to do one more since this is supposed to be over at 5. We have to go eat. We had some nice sweet rolls on the plane this morning from El Paso. They were awful tasty, but a sweet roll this size really doesn't last 8 hours like it used to. He's had some little creamy filling.
If whole wheat bread had been fine.
Yeah, right. That kind of stuff swells up when you drink, but this didn't. So we're going to do one more. It's a song from this version of which we got from Charlie Poole and his North Carolina Ramblers. One of these truly classic old-time bands. And it's called the Beale Street Blues. I've seen the lights of old Gay Broadway, old Market Street down by the Frisco Bay. I caught a freighter, I gambled on the cards in Paris, France. Now of the 7 wonders of this world I see, as many different places as I have been. Take my advice, folks, and DC Beale Street once, and in Memphis, Tennessee. If Beale Street could talk, if Beale Street could talk, married men would have to take their bed up and walk. Except 1 or 2 who'll never drink booze, and a blind man on the corner who plays the Memphis blues. I'd rather be here than any place I know. Oh, and meet all the Browns in their beautiful gowns, and tailor made and you hand me down. You'll meet honest men and pickpockets too, and your business never closes till somebody gets to you. Oh, you'll meet all the Browns in their chicken cafes, talk about your whiskey and your bygone days. I've been on a bend and I got money to spend, and I'm going up to glory in that New Jerusalem. If Beale Street could talk, if Beale Street could talk, married men would have to take their bed up and walk. Except 1 or 2 who never drink booze, and a blind man on the corner who plays the Memphis blues. I'd rather be here than any place I know. I'd rather be here than any place I know. And it's gonna take a sergeant for to make me go. Now we'll see that river.
I'd like to thank the folks at Soap Creek for having us down. We've had a good time out here with the Red Clay Ramblers all day, and they'll be out a little bit later here to entertain you this evening. A few things we'd like to mention. I'd like to thank, of course, all the people who volunteered so much at the AFTM, along with people who came up from Houston, the Houston Folklore Society, the Southwest Celtic Music Association from up in Dallas and all over the Southwest, the Central Texas Bluegrass Association, the Lone Star Dulcimer Society. Thanks a lot for helping us out with everything. It's really great. And we, if you're interested in finding out more about those organizations, I think there's some information over there. If you can find your way through the crowd, which I'm glad to see out here, you can find out more. I'd like to thank Earl Hunt, Lori Weidlich for all the work they've done. Chris Palumbo, Betty Vornbrock, John Polachek, all the other people that have done so much to help us celebrate this 10th anniversary. Also, if you're
first time you've been down to Soap Creek, you know what it's like, you know where it is. You might want to know that on November the 12th, Jim Ringer and Mary McCaslin will be playing here. Gamble Rogers, a storytelling entertainer extraordinaire, will be here on the 15th of this month. And Doc Watson will be appearing here. On November the 16th, the Renardine opening up for him. Also, Tuesday nights we have an open mic music meeting up here with the Renardine. And Sunday afternoons, the AFTM on the second and fourth Sundays of every month has their meetings. You're welcome to come down, bring your instruments, and play a few tunes and just visit and have a good time between 2 in the afternoon and 6 in the evening usually. And then, who knows, Wednesdays is night down here for gospel music with Junior Franklin and the Golden Echoes and many guest performers, some great, powerful gospel music. Oh yeah, Mose Allison will be here November the 11th. Those are some things. I'd like to thank Soap Creek once again, and remember that the way they stay in business is they sell you things. So buy lots to drink, lots to eat if you don't like to drink, and help Soap Creek stay in business. Right now we have our opening act for the evening, a man who's going to open up everything for you. I think the best guitar player you're liable to see almost anywhere. John Henley and his friend Bill Brunsey. Going to open up, and then the Red Clay Ramblers. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Well, what you gonna do when you're out on the street again? What you gonna do when you're out in the street again? Do like I would do, get back if you can. What you gonna do when you're back in jail again? What you gonna do when you're back in jail again? Do like I would do, get out if you can. What you gonna do when you lose your money again? What you gonna do when you lose your money again? Do like I would do, win it back if you can. What you gonna do when you lose your baby again? What you gonna do when you lose your baby again? Do like I would do, steal it back if you can. What you gonna do? What you gonna do when they close the door on you? What you gonna do when they close the door on you? Do like I would do, open it if you can. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Get up there. Oh, yonder he goes. Catch him. It's in the cornfield. Oh, he gone now. Yonder he goes. Catch him. All right, thank you very much. Thanks a lot. Glad everybody could come out to the AFTM 10th anniversary celebration. This is really a great thing. First tune was from the great, well-known 1930s regional band, the Harlem Hamfats, and it was called What You Gonna Do. And the second was Gary Davis Rag, Cincinnati Flow Rag, or Slow Drag, or whatever you want to call it. For the next half hour or so, I'm going to play you some American guitar music, mostly American guitar music. Maybe in tune, maybe not. Key of A is always great for that, boy. It's a song by Robert Johnson. I got a kind-hearted woman, do anything in this world for me. I got a kind-hearted woman, do anything in this world, Lord, for me. But these evil-hearted women, man, they will not let me be. I love my baby, but my baby don't love me. I love my baby, my baby don't love me. You know I just love that little woman, I can't stand to leave her be. Ain't but the one thing, honey, you're not gonna make me drink. I'm talking just about how you treat me, mama. Then I commit to thinking I'm crying. Please, you know my life don't feel the same. You know you break my heart when you call Mr. So-and-so's name. She studies evil boys, studies evil, and evil all the time. I'm crying, I got a kind-hearted woman. She studies evil all the time. You know, I believe she's gonna have to kill me just to get it off her mind. Someday, someday, I will shake your hand goodbye. Someday, someday, you know I'm gonna shake your hand goodbye. Well, it ain't that I don't love you, but I'm still not satisfied. Thank you very much. Kind-hearted women will. Of course, there are many different guitar traditions in the USA. It was not one of the first instruments that rural musicians or string bands played. It actually didn't start showing up in the USA until I think the 1890s or maybe the late 1880s. I'm going to play a medley by the great Tennessee guitarist Sam McGee, one of the original members of the Grand Ole Opry. The first tune is a tune Sam composed in honor of a local doctor in his hometown, Dr. Franklin. And the tradition that it comes from is, well, it's sort of a mutation of an older parlor guitar tradition in the U.S. And the second piece is a piece that finger-picking guitar players the world over learn early on, called Buck Dancer's Choice. Thank you very much. All right. Now I'd like to introduce my friend Big Bill that Dan Foster introduced you to. Big Bill was a funny kind of guy. He was born in Mississippi, and real early on he decided he didn't want to dig, fill in the blank, for a living. So he moved to Chicago, where he became actually one of the very first people to modernize and citify the blues. He managed to still sound pretty country while doing that, but that's the man. Yeah, anyway. Sorry. The records all just say Big Bill. The poor guy kind of, well, he, the story's getting a little involved. Anyway, okay. What? Hallie, is that you? You don't think I'm going to show my ignorance with Hallie Williams? No way. I'm just going to play this tune, thank you very much. This is called the St. Louis Blues. Thank you very much. Thanks a lot. Yes. Believe it or not, Tanny, I can't hear you. Okay. A set of traditional guitar music in Austin, of course, wouldn't be complete without a song by Blind Lemon Jefferson. Now, as far as Texas guitar styles go, what I just played, although it wasn't arranged by a Texan, sort of captures the spirit of the way, you know, Mance Lipscomb and people like that would play. Is you don't have to fret any bottom notes, you know. You just sort of slot. Well, no, it's not quite so. But this is Blind Lemon played in a freeform style that is very hard to copy, and so I'm huh? I already said that. Blind Lemon Jefferson, like President Jefferson. No. So I'm not going to try, you know, to imitate Blind Lemon's action. So I'm going to play a more straightforward song that he did. Old traditional tune called One Dime Blues. Well, I'm broke and I ain't got a dime. I'm broke and I ain't got a dime. I'm broke and I ain't got a dime. Everybody has hard luck sometime. I was standing on East Cairo Street one day. I was standing on East Cairo Street one day. I was standing on East Cairo Street one day. One dime was all I had. Mama, don't treat your daughter mean. Mama, don't treat your daughter mean. Mama, don't treat your daughter mean. She's a mistreated foreigner man most ever seen. Do you want your friend to be bad like Jesse James? Do you want your friend to be bad like Jesse James? Do you want your friend to be bad like Jesse James? Get 2 6-shooters hide away on a passenger train. One dime was all I had. One dime was all I had. One dime was all I had. Got to be a poor little lad. I bought that morning news. Whoa. Well, I bought that morning news. Well, I bought that morning news. Then I bought a cigar too. Keep forgetting where I am. Soap Creek Saloon, right? How do you know? Y'all can help me out. Hello, check. What's going on? Am I on? Play a vocal, please. Check, check. Check, check. Y'all can help me out on this one if you want. I need some sound effects. We need the sound of that old wind humming, you know. Feel free to drop in a little wind whenever you need. The woman I love took with my best friend. Some joker got lucky, stole her back again. You better come on. Just blew another equalizer, Leah. In my kitchen, because it's going to be raining outdoors. She's gone, I know she won't come back. I take the last nickel out of her nation sack. You better come on in my kitchen, because it's going to be raining outdoors. Oh, can't you hear that wind, honey? Oh, can't you hear that old wind humming? You better come on in my kitchen, because it's going to be raining outdoors. When a woman get in trouble, everybody throws her down, looking for her good friend, none can be found. You better come on in my kitchen, because it's going to be raining outdoors. And a time is coming, well, it's gonna be so. You can't make the winter, babe, that's dry long so. You better come on in my kitchen, because it's going to be raining outdoors. Come On In My Kitchen by Robert Johnson. Robert Johnson. That was recorded in Texas. He was from Mississippi, but he made his records in Dallas and San Antonio. Okay, more guitar traditions. I spoke earlier about the parlor guitar tradition. Now, in polite society, in the eastern United States, I guess as far back as the 1830s, you could find sheet music for guitar. Young ladies learned to play these pieces to entertain their suitors, as opposed to playing the piano. Some of those pieces survive. They're almost all played out of open tuning, you know, where you tune your guitar strings to an open chord, this particular one being a G chord. One of the oldest pieces of American music we have that survived is a guitar piece called Spanish Fandango. the 1840s. Sorry, dear. I don't know. From the sublime to the ridiculous. I call it ridiculous because it's got this ridiculous chord in it right here. Ridiculously out of tune, too. This is a tune by Bo Carter. From the famous Mississippi Sheiks. And it's pretty ridiculous itself. It's called Arrangement for Me. As soon as I start, it'll be called Arrangement.